We might have stumbled upon buried treasure here, we don't know. Do you want to open it or should
Nope,
I?
I'm gonna let you do that. There could be a pile of money in there.
There could be. There could be dead squirrel in there, we don't know.
There could be.
I'll open it from this side in case something jumps out. It comes towards you.
Great, thanks.
Looks like it's junk in the trunk.
No money, next time.
Suitcase closed.
Have you ever noticed how people love their house when they first buy it?
But realize how quickly the honeymoon stage is over.
The 80s were a great era. However, I don't really want to live in the 80s anymore.
It's a space that we've come to hate.
I want to walk into my house and really love it every single time.
It's demo time. There it is.
That's cool. We're Paul and Susan Kadilak, and we run Kadilak Homes.
I think it looks pretty good there.
I know you do.
Together, we've transformed hundreds of properties to help homeowners rekindle the magic. Take those blindfolds off.
Oh my God. Running a growing company while raising a busy family isn't always easy.
You smell like beef and cheese plus more beef.
And we never quite know what Paul's gonna do next.
This is full on. But when we help homeowners fall back in love with their homes,
It's all worth it.
oh,
Speechless. Thank you.
this isn't just renovation.
It's Renovation Rekindle.
That's beautiful. So I know we just got a new project that we have acquired. We have some decisions to make about it, right?
We do. So it's a kind of a weird house. It's used to be a ranch. They tried to make it a colonial by putting like half a second floor on, and then they added on the back. So it's a little weird. So we got to figure out what we're going to do with it. This house looks like it's had at least 2 additions. It started off as a little single-story house. You've got a second floor on one side. You've got something going on with the roof in the back. And then it looks like they expanded it out back.
I want to go see what's over here on
Let's
the
go
side.
see.
Because I see some ledge.
Yep, this addition is basically on deck footings.
Yes, it is. Yep.
It's all rotted. You can see mold and spider eggs.
Ooh, those are a delicatessen in some countries.
But this deck is pretty rotted.
Pretty rotted. Look at this.
All right, so the deck is junk. This whole foundation is on toothpicks, basically. Siding's junk. There's a lot of places where the siding is like cracked and broken, and this is pretty old, so there's no way we're gonna be able to match this.
Oh, look. Crack in the foundation.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good sized crack.
Not a bad room.
No?
I don't like this little knee wall here. But
No, I don't like that wall either. You walk in, and then the stairs are right here when you walk in. This is pretty typical living room size.
This is the best thing I found so far.
Oh my
right
God.
to the gate. I think both of my grandmothers had one of these.
No, we can bring that home.
I know.
Let's go check out the bedrooms. So you get 1 bathroom here, very yellow, and then 3 bedrooms. The bedrooms are tiny. This one looks like a closet,
Like a walk-in closet.
like a walk-in closet.
It's a walk-in closet with heat.
So this would have been the original kitchen dining room,
Right.
and then this is where they added on to the back.
It looks like they had laundry here.
Yep, this is just weird to have the laundry between the kitchen and the living room.
That's a lot of noise coming from that wall. When you got laundry going and that, it's
Right.
like super loud.
Somebody didn't want to hear everybody.
No. This is the old wall of the house here.
Yep, that's where the house used to end.
Yep.
This is that addition that we saw that was basically on toothpicks. So this addition doesn't have a full foundation under it, so you can't go up on it. Skylight's leaking. Look at this. So that's a mess.
I want to go look at that crack that we saw outside.
Yeah.
So the crack was on the
It's on the front of the house.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right here. So it does go all the way through. And it goes all the way down.
Whoa, it goes all the way down. They tried
Yeah.
to fix it here, and then you can see the water.
Right. Anytime you have a crack that spreads in the bottom, that means it's got a lot of weight on it and there's a lot of pressure, so that's not good.
No, look, it kind of looks like it bows here.
Yep. So
Sure.
that's a full through crack that's spreading on the bottom. You can see there's water coming in.
Effervescence,
Efflorescence.
effervescence, effervescence. That white stuff.
Yep.
That makes me question the other walls down here.
Yep.
Look at how twisted the beam is.
Oh yeah, the beam's really twisted.
Look at, it's not even touching.
Oh,
Look at the gap there.
Yeah, that's not good.
So that's one side of the house where the structural is questionable. I want to know how the other side of that beam looks. This is the other end of the beam, which is also twisted and not touching
Right.
right here.
Yep.
I mean, again, it's not as bad, but it's still twisted, but.
Right, so it's 2 foundation cracks.
So that's 2 walls of the 4 that have giant cracks in them.
So this house is big, it's got a lot of square footage. The layout's a real problem here. The bedrooms upstairs are really small, so I don't think we can get a master suite in 2 other bedrooms without making upstairs bigger, and then we have those foundation cracks.
Yeah, that's what more worries me is the foundation cracks than anything. Well, we gotta make a decision on this.
Yeah.
Whether we're gonna renovate it or tear it down, I wanna get going on this thing.
I mean, we bought it because we knew we could do something with it. We just didn't know quite what exactly we would do with it, and now that we own it, we need to figure that out really fast.
Sometimes we have some tough decisions to make.
Do we renovate this house? Do we tear it down?
I don't know, that's the question. What do we do?
I think it's time for her to go.
Only one thing left to do. It's demo time.
Are you responsible for this?
Do you have a permit for this?
Where's your permit?
You had the permit.
Oh, get a permit. He's got a
All
permit.
right, he's going to get his permit. All right, he'll be back.
It's beautiful.
You aren't going to recognize this when it's done.
Good thing I grabbed this donut out of the kitchen before we tore the whole house down.
Well, they come down quick, but they don't go up so fast.
They
so
don't.
We have a lot to do.
Art takes time. Looks like our work is done here.
I think it's just begun. All right, so we made a big decision. We're gonna move into this house now. So that means it's gonna be a little bit different than what we initially planned. So I need to go through the design with you.
You know, before you get into design, I do feel like, you know, as your partner in crime, I should have a little bit of a say in something. So I brought some of my ideas that I think we can bring to life in that house. And I
Okay.
think it'll work with any design that you put in there.
I'm sure that there'll be some synergy there.
As you can see, it's top secret. First thing, it needs to have a big garage.
Okay, what's that, like 100 cars?
Well, if it's not, it should be.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
I need that to fit the monster truck.
Is that?
You're getting it?
Because it's all coming together. It makes total sense. Is that is that going to be a new vehicle?
Well, yes. After I get out of the garage, I can check the score of the game on my giant scoreboard.
Kids might actually like that outside. Yeah, in the
No,
garage.
no, inside. Inside the house. The garage is for monster trucks and cars, not scoreboards.
Not scoreboard.
I mean, naturally, large TV. I mean, it's a given, right? But I had a better idea. Let's bring it to the next level. Movie theater instead.
Movie theater. Okay. Are we both talking about the same size house?
With every movie theater, you gotta have popcorn.
That makes sense.
And the bonus, the slush machine. And as you see though, the color scheme that you pick for the house can go, I can make the slushes chameleon to whatever colors you're gonna pick.
That's amazing. All right, these are all great ideas. Some of these might work, we'll see, but I have some things I want to show you. I'm going to see if you like them.
Perfect.
I'm going to surprise you.
Okay,
Okay,
well.
get ready. Kind of similar to what you were showing me, but slightly different. Okay, open your eyes. Surprise.
Is that what I think it is?
Well, what do you think that it is?
Hardie plank?
It is Hardie plank.
And it's 2 colors?
It's 2 different colors, so I was thinking we use one as...
Sorry. It's
Okay.
overload because it's so beautiful.
So we'll use the darker color for like the main siding, and then we'll use the lighter color for like the front door, some board and batten, and then we'll do some wood accents. Black windows, black trim.
So no white trim on the house?
No white trim, all black trim.
Nothing outside will be white. No doors, no trim, nothing.
No.
I'm in.
So you like this? You're excited? You're in?
Yes.
Okay. I have something else to show you, so you
Okay.
have to close your eyes.
Okay.
It's gonna take a minute for me to get it all set
That's
up.
okay.
So,
I'll worth the wait.
all right, open your eyes.
Stars?
Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Like I was thinking, I love the star and cross. I've always thought it was like really cool. So I was thinking like the mudroom floor. So right when you walk in to the mudroom, you see that.
And where is this going?
So this is, I was thinking the mudroom cabinetry could be that color, and actually all the trim in the house. So it's a very soft gray, almost white, but it's not white, just everywhere.
The whole house.
Yeah, whole house, but also the mudroom cabinets.
I like it a lot. No white trim outside, no white trim inside, no white cabinets.
Right, so you are listening.
I mean, so far we're both on the same page with the stuff that I picked and you picked. So
Yeah, all right, I got one more. Okay, open your eyes.
Ooh,
Isn't that fun?
it's very fun. Where is that?
So this is gonna be in the wet bar. So it is like a bluish green cabinet. We've got the green tile, and the tile is crackled, and I love the color. It's called kelp.
It's meant to be. I mean, kelp, crackled, Cadillac, all start with a K. It's a win. You know what else meant to be?
What?
Can you hand me the top document from my stack?
This one?
As you can see, the slush color, the green, goes with your green. So again, like I said from the beginning, it's all gonna work.
We were thinking like the same.
Yeah, completely.
Those may not make it into the design, but I'll see where they can fit. I think it's a good balance between fun and moody. We'll see if the monster truck and the movie theater make it in. You just go work on the house.
I'm not sure how to take that, but I'm gonna just still assume that that's gonna happen.
Okay, I'll
love
keep
it.
working on this.
Good job.
We're super excited to be trying some new siding on this house. With this house, we started with black windows because we wanted to be a little bit more bold and dramatic. Paul, can you see it? Just
See
how
what?
good it looks?
I
mean-
all I see is dark, like black right now.
There's only a little bit on the house, and already it looks awesome. It's just so dramatic, and I love how it looks.
It does. It looks beautiful from this
Can you see
view.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks good.
This
I like it
picture-
up high.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. For this project, we went with Hardie plank cement board siding for a few different reasons. One, it's durable. Two, it's pre-finished, so we don't have to paint it, which is always a plus. And then three, most of all, they had this beautiful black trim that I really wanted to do. We've never done a house with black trim before, so it's awesome because we get to do something different. It's a little bit more bold, and the colors just really pop. What are you doing to it, Paul?
I'm listening to what it's telling me. It's telling me it can't wait to wrap our house. It just wants to give it a big Hardie hug. You're gonna be real pretty, don't worry. We'll get you out of that box.
That's nice, Paul.
I can't wait. It's gonna be beautiful. Susan said the pre-finished Hardie plank lasts 15 years. Little does she know, so can I.
that we need for this project is some lighting, and I'm super excited to be here because they have a ton of selection, and Paul is like super happy to be lighting shopping with me, aren't you, Paul?
I'm ready, let's go.
All right.
I'm ready. This is gonna be a playground for me.
Can't wait.
Wow.
So many.
It's just one of those places where your head's not on a swivel, it's just up. Ma'am?
Nope, no thank you.
The way that I designed that kitchen, it was supposed to have some accents of black, gold, silver, and red. You know, it's a good way to really get a feel for the light fixtures. If you're a floor, think about it. Floors and ceilings constantly have to
They have to look at
each other.
Right.
They're mirroring each other all the time.
Right.
So the ceiling's probably like, why aren't these fixtures coming up at us? I'm just trying to understand
All right.
how they feel about each other.
Well, you can probably stay there while I go look around.
It's like 99 bottles of bulbs on the ceiling.
Look at that one. That would be cute in the family room, but it's just, I think it's too tall because we did like that coffered ceiling and it's only 9 feet, and that would definitely be a little bit tall, but I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was like totally traditional and modern at the same time, so it's modern.
I want to find something for the kitchen pendants. Oh, look at this one.
I like the matte black, I like the lamp piece of it, the shade.
Because the
Done.
kitchen's gonna have the green cabinets, we have the brushed gold faucet, and we have the black corbels, so there'll be like a little bit of black in the kitchen here and there, so I think that'll be like a good, like it's not too much.
I love it. I'm in. Done.
Look at that one, that one's cute.
These little glass balls that are over there.
That might be cute for the foyer.
I'm gonna have to be the one that puts the glass balls on the thing, so.
I know. Ooh, you know, that's like a good compromise for the foyer. It still has some crystal in it, but it doesn't have as many pieces.
The color looks nice, and those pieces already look attached down to hang them, so I am totally in favor of that.
Because there's not as many.
Right, I like it.
We're in agreement?
Yep.
Sure.
Deal?
All right, deal.
Okay. This is usually where I come in because I'm the CFO, the Chief Fun Officer. We are here today to get the fun stuff done. The pretty, the fun, the stuff everybody gets to look at. Today, we're gonna work on these mudroom built-ins here. So Dave's here, I'm here. We're gonna start getting these things in and making the house look pretty. While Dave's leveling out the boxes, I just like to make noise so it sounds like we're really busy. When you are doing custom built-ins like this, the plaster is a hand-finished thing. It might be a little higher here, it might be a little bit lower there.
And when we build the boxes, we leave a little extra on the end. It's called a scribe, so you can take it off to make the adjustments.
So Dave's gonna subscribe to it right now.
Nice and tight.
That is nice and tight. That's beautiful. I like how deep this is. We got some doors that'll go on here, some other things that she's picked, and some drawers in here that's gonna make it all look sexy at the end of the day. If I was a piece of mud, I would be begging to be in this room. So I'm gonna practice that for a minute.
This project is moving along, but we need utilities. We do not have natural gas on this property, so we're gonna be going with propane. And since we don't want to look at the tanks, Eastern's here to bury the tank underground.
Right, so they're gonna take a big concrete pad and drop it into the hole, and then they're gonna take a giant 500-gallon underground tank and drop it on top of that concrete pad, and that pad's gonna hold that tank from moving or floating if there was ever so much water to come up in the ground.
You don't want floating gas. That would be bad. So we're just gonna keep it in the ground and everything's gonna be great. And then we'll be cooking with gas. So here in the master bedroom, we're gonna do these beams. We've got them all prepped for the big full beams, but I wanna add 2 half beams to each end because now that I see it all up, I think it's just gonna look better if it's got the beams on each end.
So 5 total.
5 total.
Dave and I already knew that you were going to say you wanted to add half beams. That's
did?
why there's framing on the ends.
So smart.
She always adds.
I know.
I always add. I do. Well, have fun, guys.
David's clamping the beam so that the outer sides squeeze in so he can meet the miter joint at the bottom. And it holds it for him. He doesn't have to sit here and push it by hand and try to nail it.
Oh, wow. What are you doing up there?
Admiring the beams.
They're beautiful. It looks way better with the half beams on the 2 sides.
I agree. It makes all the difference because it would have looked funny if it didn't have that.
Well done, guys. All right, I am gonna go find some stain for these beams, but you guys did a good job.
Bye.
Bye.
What else do we have to do? We're thrilled to be building our forever home. There's lots more to do, and we cannot wait to share the final result with you. Thank you for watching.
Where are you taking us, Paul?
To CadillacHomes.com, where else would I be taking us?
That's true. That's where you can see more of our projects.
This guy just blew the stop sign.
Unbelievable.